Bruce Levine, ESPN 1000, Chicago. First of all, thank you for all the thrills. Thank you for all your time. And I would like to know what your thoughts of what your father would be thinking today. I'm sure he's with you all the time during this special hour for you.
Well, if I know my father, he'd probably love to be standing here answering all your questions. I mean, that's just, he likes to speak for me. He loves to speak for me, but I think now he understands that I'm a grown person. I learned from him, and he taught me well. And if he was here today, I'm pretty sure he'd be living it up with all these flashes and cameras around. But I think he would be very proud of what I've done over my career and the choices I've made, good and bad, obviously, as long as I learned from the bad ones, and obviously was very proud of my good decisions. But it's like any father, he would probably have a face of elation and joy about the things that I've achieved in my career. So he is here in spirit, I know that. But when you see me, you see him, you see my mother, you see my brothers and sisters. So I represent my whole family, and I'm pretty sure they're as proud as I am right now to be standing here in the Hall of Fame and enjoying this weekend.
Ronnie Canarum from Fox Sports. First off, congratulations. Can you talk about your early career coming into Chicago when the franchise was pretty much at its lowest? It's easy for a lot of people to forget, after you win championship after championship. Talk about the struggles you faced, particularly as a rookie, and taking on that leadership role of turning it around.
Well, you're right. When I first got to Chicago, they were not doing well. The only way we could go was up. We couldn't go any further down. I came from a prestigious university that was, I guess, built on winning. And so my attitude was about doing whatever I could to help this team win. And the levels of winning changed over the years. I mean, at that time, winning for us was getting into the playoffs. And once we got into the playoffs, it was getting past the first round and then getting to the Eastern Conference Final and getting into the finals. And, I think that growth happened over a period of time with one, we changed players, we got better players. Not to say my players when I first got there was bad, it's just that I felt like we needed continuity and the chemistry to change, and it did over a period of years. Management did a good job in changing the personnel, and we finally we went through 3 coaches, I think, my first 3 years, and Doug Collins became my 3rd coach, and I think he made a big impact in trying to put together a unique basketball team that could excel and compete for a championship. And then Phil came in and finished it off. I was a little bit more animated, a little bit strong-voiced, strong-handed, if you want to say it that way too. But at the end of the day, my teammates, if they can ever say anything about me, is that we won. And every time I have a conversation with Tex Winters, who was an unbelievable coach, Tex, I remember one game coming off the floor, and I scored like 20 points in a row to win the game. Tex reminded me that there's no I in team. And I look back at Tex, I say it's I in win. So whichever way you want it.